What it do, family and friends? Welcome back to the Church of Black Power. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Hit that like button. Help me beat up this algorithm. You dig what I'm saying? And go ahead and share this out. Make sure that we get, the ears that need to hear this, because what I'm going to be talking about today, it needs to be said. It needs to be said. Black people, my brothers and sisters, I'm so sick and tired of seeing black people using their blackness to further someone's agenda. I'm tired of seeing people allowing their children to be used to further an agenda that literally goes against their upbringing, their ability to live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Joe Biden has been having a lot of trouble in the polls as of lately. And it has been made apparent that he has a problem with the black community after the black grassroots has been saying it for I don't know how long, after the new black media has been saying it for I don't know how long. But now they're admitting that Biden has a severe issue. And what does this man do? This man goes to have a dinner with a black man and his two sons. Now, immediately, there's no mother around. So immediately when I see this, first thing I think is that, oh, well, he's trying to garner the black male vote. Because usually it's a mother and children or whatever that they're speaking to. Now they got a black man being used and allowing his children to be used as a campaign for Joe Biden. But that's not even the most egregious part of the situation. Joe Biden shows up to this man's door with a bucket of chicken. With a bucket of chicken. With a bucket of chicken. Are you tired of the disrespect yet, Black America? Are you sick and tired of the chicanery that these people have no problem coming at you with? Are you sick of it yet? I'm going to play this clip and then I'll get back to you guys. Yeah, let's go there.
You got chicken fingers, you got I want the new, making sure I had the hamburger. What you doing these days?
I'm playing AAU basketball right now.
Are you really?
Right now I'm just doing basketball, playing on the JV team for life.
I went through the pleasure, the added bonus of adding in some hamburgers. Because I know you Negroes, the one thing you like is chicken, but just in case, I bought a hamburger as well. Can't make this stuff up, man.
Tell president about the school.
Favorite thing about it is the business academy I'm in.
I'm impressed.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Are you getting information right now?
And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
That's the man that they want us to vote for. And the hot sauce reference from Hillary Clinton. Are you tired of the disrespect? See, they can't come and speak to you about anything of substance, but yet they have the audacity to come and record that. Go to a chicken shack, pick up chicken, go to a black man's house with his black children, and then you go and you sit down and feed them chicken and ask them about life. Well, we know you ain't go to no real black person's house because, God dang it, the second that you showed up with that chicken, you'd have been cussed out. 1, 2. The second that you sat there and his son says, I'm interested in the business academy. He said, oh? I would have been like, yeah, absolutely. But he's also interested in reparations. Aren't you, son? Yeah, Dad, I'm interested in reparations. What are you going to do about reparations, Mr. President? See, he didn't go to a real black man's house because he would have been asked those questions. So he probably found somebody inside of the Democratic Party, some Democratic bootlicking shield, who said, you know what? Why don't you come to my house with me and my children and we'll have dinner. That'll get the Negroes on board. And this has been, people have been having a field day all over the line. Because it's stupidity. It was stupid on the part of the Democrats to do such a thing. But the Democrats continuously show you how stupid they are. How disrespectful they are to the black community. Get your booty to the polls. No voting, no, you know. So because black men are holding Democrats accountable, if we don't vote for you, we shouldn't have any intercourse, is what they were saying. Like the stupidity that comes out of the Democratic Party is mind-boggling. And when I say it's mind-boggling, it's really not. It's the same old handbook, same old play-by-play. They don't even respect you enough to come up with a new play. Let that sink in. They don't even respect you enough to come up with a new play. It's just the same things over and over and over and over. And a lot of people's been getting at me live and in person saying things like, oh, you just want Trump to win. I don't want Trump to win. Apparently, Biden wants Trump to win. The Democratic Party wants Trump to win. Because the people, the only people who can pull the Democrats up is my community. But yeah, y'all want to do everything for everyone else and deprive us. Y'all want to disrespect us at every turn you get. And then wag a finger talking about y'all just want Trump back in office. You want to call us MAGA, Republicans and things like that. No. We're black men. And what we do is we stand on business when it comes to our votes. And black women, they're following the suit now. They're starting to see more and more black women standing on business when it comes to their vote. They don't care about anything you trying to gaslight us, all that other stuff. Don't care about it. We're here to stand on business. We're here to make sure that our children don't have to go through the same things that we went through, that our children don't have the same fight that we've had. Because unfortunately, our elders didn't make sure we had that benefit to not have to fight the same fight that they fought. So this is a new time, a new day. And Joe Byron, he's running around here trying his hardest without trying his hardest. See, he's trying his hardest with these little, how do you say, symbolic gestures. You going to eat chicken with that black family and talking to his kids, talking to that man's kids, has nothing to do with black politics. And it doesn't change my mind on who you are, Joe Biden. Nor does it change my mind on why I should vote for you. There's nothing there. So let me get this straight. You think giving us hip hop holidays, hip hop appreciation months, and hip hop museums and things like that is something tangible for the black community? Jamal Bowman just came out talking about he was going to put together a hip hop task force. For what? To cure the inequities in hip hop? What the hell does that even mean? The hip hop task force. This is the type of nonsense that they bring to you. He tried to bring you this bull stuff reparations plan that got called out. He's trying to bring you this hip hop task force bull crap. Can't even explain what the hell that shit's gonna do. It makes no sense. It absolutely makes no sense. What the hell is a hip hop task force? Anybody? Because I know what the hip hop police was and is: a group of police officers, a whole unit within certain police departments. When different rappers come around, they follow them. So when you say hip hop task force, that's the first thing that comes to mind to me. People policing hip hop. Because you can't put together a hip hop task force saying that it's going to benefit the black community without telling us how. There's still, even if you told us how, if you said, this is how the hip hop task force will benefit the black community, A, B, and C, it would still be bullshit. Because it has nothing to do with reparations. It has nothing to do with rebuilding our communities or putting any type of funding in our communities. It has nothing to do with going through these laws and making sure that these laws isn't anti-black. It has nothing to do with going to these courthouses and making sure that the judges, the DAs, and the public pretenders aren't anti-black, working in a conspiracy to lock up black people. It doesn't do any of that. So what the hell does a hip hop task force even mean? And how does it operate? What powers does a hip hop task force give you? And it's so funny that they don't have any issues passing these symbolic bull stuff gestures. But when we're talking about we need tangibles for our community, oh, well, you know, these Republicans, they keep us from, you know, doing things that we can do for you guys. So you got to vote those Republicans out because, you know, this, that, and the third. And then you get a situation where they have majority in the House and the Senate. And then, oh, well, you know, we got to leave that to, you know, to the president or whatever the situation is. And the president tell you got to leave it to Congress. This is where we're at. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing black Americans or black people in general loaning their children to this nonsense. teaching their children to be bootlicks early on, and pushing the agenda that will destroy your children. Because by accepting Biden into your home and letting them film it and put it out, broadcast it all over the United States, what you did was just say that you agree with Biden's policy, including his open border policies, which is destroying the black community, which in turns put your children in that situation. You're a detriment to your own children. That makes no sense to me. To have that crypt keeper looking mother lover in your home and not press him on the real facts of the situation, while you're looking at your black children in their faces, teaching them how to be a coon. How goddamn dare you? How goddamn dare you? And you wonder why a lot of children have no respect for their elders, because the elders have no want to protect these children. These elders nowadays is putting the children on the front burner, throwing them under the bus so they can literally die happy and die peaceful, or whatever the situation is. They just waiting to die. Gil Scott-Heron said best, no one stops to think about the babies, or how will we ever get over? We almost lost Detroit, and we're almost losing our children because we sit here and pretend so that we can advance further. You put your head down while your children's going to have to deal with that problem 20 years from now. Or less. That's what's going on here. We have a class of people within our own people who don't give a damn about the children. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing dumb stuff like that. Everything that we do in the black grassroots isn't for us. It's for the next generation. That's what we do it for. So that the next generation don't have to fight the same fight that we fought. The same fight that our grandparents fought. And the same fight that their grandparents fought. The selfishness of the situation is despicable to me. There's no other way to put it. Allowing that man into your home was an act of treason when it comes to the black community. It was a treasonous act. And it is very important that that is known. It is very important that that be said. All of these folks that's putting on the cape for Joe Biden, knowing damn well that this man has literally been showing his ass to the black community, all while putting funding in everybody else's community, putting policy in everybody else's community, sending money outside of this country for wars, 2 separate wars. But they want to throw on the cape for Joe Biden. And let me make this clear too. Anybody that throws on the cape for Donald Trump, they need to have their head examined too. Oh no. I'm not telling you to go vote for Donald Trump. I'm telling you to vote for the couch. I'm telling you to vote for yourself. Vote for Black America. Because the truth of the matter is this: if we continue to play stupid while Joe Biden allows millions of illegal invaders to come into this country, the only people that will be on the bottom is us. While everybody else is trying to take care of all this other nonsense, these people, that people, it'll be us that deals with the brunt of every outcome that happens when they get into our neighborhoods. So no. Screw Donald Trump. Screw Joe Biden. Joe Byron. Screw them both. Vote the couch. If you go into, because I know there's other things to go and vote for. Okay, cool. Go and look at, the laws and policies that are coming and vote on those. Vote on those. However, when it gets to that point where it shows president, I don't care what you write in. Vote for Pedro. Vote for reparations. Vote for foundational Black Americans. Just stay away from those two, in my opinion. Now, if you go in Trump, that's on you. If you go in Biden, that's on you too. Don't be surprised when you have buyer's remorse. Like most of the people who voted Democrat last time around. They're running around here now with buyer's remorse, losing their minds. And I say to them, good. Because when we told you what would happen, and verbatim, it happened. I mean, what else? What is there to say? We already knew Biden's major plan for replacing the black vote, because he knows that black people are now on one accord when it comes to reparations. Well, the foundational Black Americans are on one accord when it comes to the topic of reparations, cash payments, policy. There is just a wind shift. And Biden knows that if he don't bring in more people to vote for them, the Democrats will never hold office again. They will never hold office again. Black people are the swing voters. Black people put Democrats over. And all these different coalitions they tried to put together and all this other stuff it only fails. Because a lot of those people break bad and go and vote for the Republicans anyway. No matter who it is, whether it's Latinos, he tried to bring the Latinos in, and studies show Latinos vote majority Republican. He's tried to bring in Asians. That ain't work out either. Everybody that he tries to bring in to his so-called coalition literally breaks bad and votes the opposite. So a smart person would be able to put two and two together and say, hey, you do know that black voters are waiting on reparations. So if you were to give something, and I want to say it doesn't even have to be the full reparations policy, but to give policy to black Americans, you would be able to gain their vote again. I mean, for the most of it wouldn't work that way, because unless you're closing that border and you're deporting people, we're not having it. We're not having it. Even if you drop the reparations package tomorrow, deportation would have to be a part of that reparations package for us. That's how I feel. All these people that came in or been coming in since 2020, illegally invading, yeah, they would have to be deported. Them and their families. Period, point in black. Period, point in black. But with that being said, family and friends, I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you very much. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of that. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about Biden going to the chicken shack, taking a bucket of chicken to a black family. Let me know how you feel about that. Would you have allowed Joe Biden to come into your house? Let alone come in your house with a bucket of chicken. Doors of the church are now closed. Peace, family.